Hello Paisanos, it's Ian63, and I finally just finished playing through, Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight and stuff. Obviously, on PS5 and stuff. And yeah, I originally started this video game on Steam and stuff, but I finished playing through the rest of the video game on Sony PlayStation 5. So yeah, and all I can say, man, just one of the best, not only one of the best Batman video games we had in a long time, but one of the best Lego video games in a long while. And all I can say, best Lego video game, peak Lego cinema and stuff. Just an amazing 11 out of 10 Lego masterpiece, especially since the rough history with Lego games and stuff. Lego games were great, but then there was kind of an era where they were kind of, yeah, whatever. But now, Lego Batman is just making that comeback, and I'm excited to play any other Lego game in the future thanks to how amazing this is. Not only for being an amazing Batman video game, one of the best Batman video games in a long time in the history of Batman video games and stuff, but one of just the best, um, Lego games in a long time and stuff, and yeah, and also there's a DLC coming out on September 18th, and I'm excited for that. So yeah, now for the record, obviously, since I finished playing through this on PS5 and stuff, I am going to be obviously using, like always, shout out to Shiroko. Okay, I'm just gonna call him SKO and stuff. You may know this guy already. He's been a very good dude, honestly, and he's been just been making these well done, long plays and stuff. So yeah. Now since this video game is 10 hours and stuff, my 007 First Light review was a bit too much on the longer side and stuff, because I was going through every detail. I love every single bit. So I'm gonna make this review a little bit much more smaller and stuff, and try to make it around like, I think I'm gonna opt for like maybe 16 minutes or something, or it could be 17, 18, or 19 minutes and stuff. But I think somewhere between 16 to 20 minutes is where I'm gonna be reviewing this video game, and yeah, going through my overall adventure, since the kind of reviews I do on video games are like, adventure reviews, like, my overall journey and adventure and stuff, and also talking about, the graphics, music, story and lore, gameplay mechanics, level design, ideas, the creativity, the artistic vision, the overall adventure, and just an amazing experience. Why I love this video game a lot. And yeah, first let me take out the disc from the PS5 and stuff. And yeah, and stuff. So yeah, pretty much. Okay, let's go ahead and start reviewing. Here we go. This was the title screen and stuff, and yeah, so far it's just amazing and stuff. So yeah.
Come on, Bruce, we'll be late for the movie.
Here comes the heartbreaking tragedy backstory of Bruce losing his parents. But anyways, let's begin.
Are you sure we can make it in time, Alfred? Don't worry, sir. Go, Bobby. Let's see you, Bruce. Going to miss the movie.
I need my outfit.
He goes to Bruce. But look, Batman's backstory really still makes me sad to this day, man.
Where he goes?
What are we looking for?
I need my cape.
And yeah, I really love these sections where you play as Kid Bruce and stuff. You can see he was just a child. You can see he was just a nice, innocent child, honestly.
Be around here.
And yeah.
Hey, I think I see my costume.
I last saw it around here, Master Bruce. Now, where on earth could it be?
House. Where?
Alright, anyways.
Do you want to see this movie? Or would you rather go for a swim?
And yeah. I really like these sections with Kid Bruce, and honestly, it's really cute and adorable. And yeah, so I'm gonna be speeding this up now and stuff, and get to the, to the action and stuff. So walking through this world was really fun. I really enjoyed this, honestly. And it makes good use of the DualSense controller.
Let's avoid these crowds and cut down Crime Alley.
Oh yeah.
Is that a good idea, Thomas? I think it's called Crime Alley for a reason.
Okay, lady, hand over the purse and the clothes.
And oh no, here it comes.
Ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
This monster kills him.
Let's go before we're recognized. Mr. Falcone. Nice to see you, Mr. Falcone. Hey,
It's makes me sad.
Anniversary of Wayne tragedy. Still no one arrested. Again.
What chance does Gotham have when the good people do nothing?
This guy's above the law. Whole city's living in fear. Hey! Thanks, mister!
Bruce Wayne. The little rich kid. I want to see Falcone. There's some kind of problem. Mr. Cobblepot. Everything seems to be under control here, officer. Right now. Have you heard of the healing power of laughter?
And you can see. I really feel bad for Bruce, man. This is why he turned to the gritty.
See, Mr. Wayne.
Yeah.
But you're not talking about justice. You're talking about revenge.
What chance does Gotham have?
And yeah.
Look around. You'll see two detectives, a cop and a judge.
Yeah, this is real. These are the real monsters, honestly. Just I hate these piece of shit so much. I want to beat them up.
Should attempt better. For people like Carmine, comes something else entirely. And that is a legend. Mr. Wayne,
Mr.
there
Wayne.
is a rare blue flower.
And here we go. We are at the first world and stuff. So yeah, apology if I'm not talking because I really love this game's honestly story and cutscenes and just overall lore and adventure and yeah. But back to the gameplay and stuff. Overall, more parkouring and jumping and stuff with this character and stuff. And yeah. And then after that, obviously we go through this cave and stuff. And of course, another cutscene where we have more characters and stuff.
You are skilled, but this is not a dance. To
And
overcome
yeah.
fear, you must study the ways of men.
Yeah, I guess so.
You'll see.
And of course,
If
Bruce.
anyone should be worried, it's you, rich kid.
And yeah, Bruce goes to this ninja area and stuff, and yeah. And yeah, pretty much.
Those plates in the middle of the room.
And yeah.
We are ninjas, not interior decorators.
Hey, there's Roz. Let's sneak up on him and show him how good our skills are.
Whatever.
And yeah, we go through this tower and stuff, and more of this ninja area, ninja world and stuff. Shinobi world and stuff. And yeah. And yeah, going to the mountain and stuff. And still in the Shinobi world. And then finally, I think we're almost, this is where I almost came to the end and stuff. Fought against Raul, okay, I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm just calling him AL. AL and stuff, and yeah.
He's too powerful, Bruce!
Dolly, Roz is your father.
Yes, but there's no time to explain. We need to leave now.
And then we have to escape and stuff. And I overall am loving how, you know, how overall the combat works. It just feels great, and it feels just a massive good impact, honestly. After all, you can feel Batman or just Bruce Wayne's like rage and desire to protect and desire to, you know, to get vengeance and stuff on injustice. And honestly, it's one of the reasons I always preferred Batman over Superman, honestly. It's that more, you know, grounded, you know, realistic tone he has. That he feels like he can be a real human operating in the real world.
Can you call him a cab? They've been a nightmare. For start, they never pay their bills on time. And those ninja masks. We make all of those, you know. And they never pay on time. We've got the rent to pay on the shack. Smells like Falcone. Oh dear. Wrong side.
And you can see, of course, the corruption of Gotham and stuff. And yeah.
Just as well we live outside of town, eh?
Thanks for helping with the luggage, Bruce. My pleasure, Alfred. So many memories.
So sorry, sir. I don't know where they keep coming from.
I have an idea. Come on.
And yeah.
Where are we going, Master Bruce?
The bat, Alfred. We're gonna follow it.
And now we follow the bat and stuff, and this is how he becomes Batman. And yeah, pretty much. And of course, after a huge pile of bats and stuff, I think this is where the Batcave is born and stuff. And yeah.
Base of operations. And the symbol I need to become.
Caveman.
Oh, Alfred. Let's get to work. First off, we're gonna need a lot of black paint.
I've got a job lot of tattoo.
And yeah. And now we get this cool, scene and stuff. And yeah.
Boys, remind Jimbo who leaving is this town.
And yeah, we see all kinds of corruption here.
Now, back off.
And here he is. Batman. I'm Batman.
Who's there?
A friend.
I'm Batman. And yeah, from one of the pictures and stuff. And yeah, and we get to beat up the thugs now. Batman. I love him, honestly. Love this so much.
I'm not prepared.
Yeah, I'm prepared now. And yeah, we get to finally to Batman's gameplay, and man, this just feels good and stuff. So yeah, I'm mostly going to be talking about the gameplay stuff here and the level design and the overall mechanics. But starting with this car mechanic, it was really fun. Obviously, I was thinking like GTA, Cyberpunk, and Resident Evil a bit, and Yakuza, other, gritty, grounded, realistic human stuff. And yeah. And we go through this rain building and stuff. Do some more parkour and stuff.
First, drive into it.
And start driving and stuff.
Let's do
And yeah. And we smash through that purple car and stuff. Go after this guy and stuff. And yeah, pretty much. You stupid monster penguin. There we go.
license and registration, please.
I ain't going anywhere with you.
Yeah. Freaking penguin idiot. Trying. And yeah, I also really like, of course, how this yellow sign gets you to the next mission, especially in a more like medium-sized open world game. Not really big, but kind of like a perfect, well-paced out open world. These signs are helpful. But back to the gameplay mechanics and stuff. One thing I always loved about the Lego games, honestly, is how you switch from character to character. Not only just because of character swap, but also because you get to play from their perspective, different abilities, but also because, of their own, like, story, what they're going through and stuff. And they explain it, like, very simply, just by action, and that's it. That's one of the reasons I really love the Lego games and stuff. Before, like, the late 2010s Lego games and stuff were kind of a bit okay. But this made a good comeback, of what made the 2000s Lego games, video games so good and stuff. And the Batman games also. And yeah. And finally, after that, Batman goes there. And finally, of course. And yeah. And now we go through here and stuff. We go through a rave party, and then we go through, of course, to a Boil Kit under area and stuff. We also hit chefs for no reason. I wanted them to make some pizza for me. But yeah, and then we go through a ball pit, a literal ball pit. Yeah, can't get more Batman than this. Yeah.
These hacks and their cameras. I'll find someone to get my good side. Where's Gordon?
Word is, half your office has donut sprinkles on their hands. Care to comment, Mr. Dent?
Okay, Gordon, I've got Lone Shark King, Shark Loan.
And uh-oh, here we go.
Legal use, even if I told you. You wouldn't believe me, even if I told you.
And yeah, pretty much.
I'm not sure I believe it.
And yeah. Mission complete, of course. We done that, Falcon and stuff, and yeah. And after that, of course, we go through this. I also really like the water and stuff. Remember when I said about punching has a great impact? It just feels great. Just this punching alone just made me want to play the game more and more, just to beat up more thugs, honestly. Corrupted, officials and other evil, monster criminals and stuff running this horrible, corrupted city. But Batman, are ready to save us. And I just love when you're driving on this more bigger view. It just feels like a real life, highway. After all, this is New York and Chicago into one fusion. Maybe some Los Angeles here and there, but yeah. Of course, we go through in these banks, and then we have to go through the rooftops and stuff. And yeah. Then we deal with these red helmets and stuff. And then Red Hood. And finally, we move to a new area mission and stuff. And yeah. And there's Batman. Batman's symbol. And now of course, next chapter and stuff. We finally get to introduce a new character and stuff. I think you know who she is. And of course, Bruce is going into the Undercave. And of course, going through his suits was amazing and legendary. And now we have Joker.
Wait till they get a load of me.
And Joker, here he is. He's actually a memorable villain, and he's one of the best villains ever in fiction history. Because he simply challenges our perspectives and status.
Batcave has come a long way, Alfred.
And yeah, pretty much. And
Something about the stat.
of course, going through the objects and stuff. And of course, going down this elevator and stuff. And yeah. And Catwoman, being a loud bitch like always. But play some badass music. I can get a props for that. And after that, we go through this area and stuff. And finally,
A dead end.
yeah, you read my mind. Dead end indeed. But, uh-oh, here it is. And, yeah. Another thing, another gameplay mechanic I want to say is the rolling. The rolling just feels really great, honestly. Do a barrel roll Batman. But jokes aside, the rolling in this game for Batman just feels good. It gives you a nice good momentum boost. And it really feels like at one point I was playing from GTA to straight up 3D Mario. And I really like that, honestly. It just felt good and stuff. So, yeah. And pretty much.
As evidence.
And now, of course, we're on a monster truck.
Your eyes even open. Sure you have.
And now, of course, we're almost halfway there and stuff. The 200th cake. Oh god, this can go pretty wrong now. All right, because we know what's coming up.
I'm tidying up.
Leave it to the police.
Joker. Uh-oh.
And now, folks, it's time for Who You Trust.
Thanks. This tactical cloth has a unique carbon.
It's time for your final curtain call. But as my plastic surgeon always said, if you're gonna go, go with a smile.
To be fair, he has a point. That's the one thing I like about Joker. He's my favorite villain because he always is kind of right about everything.
He's gonna smile like the whole crowd. We gotta get those balloons away from the people.
No kidding.
And yeah, pretty much. Stole the balloons. And using this.
As fake as your smile.
And this is Joker.
You tried to poison Gotham. You dropped me into that vat of chemicals. That wasn't
Yeah, to be fair, he has a point though. That isn't easy to recover. Uh-oh. And we know what's gonna happen next.
Oh, they don't bake them like they used to. Hey, Batsy. Well, it's time to retire. Feel free to drop in.
And of course, you gotta love this part. And Joker falls down wrong. And that's the Joker mission done. And yeah. Next one and stuff. And we get, of course, a new character now, of course. Introduced to us. You know who this person is.
My favorite. I've got a little errand to run, and then I'm all yours.
I'm all yours then. Yeah, errand to run and stuff. Then we play as her and stuff. Go through another heist. And yeah, pretty much Grayson and stuff. Then we go through this parkour and stuff with Robin. Is this Robin? Yeah, I think that's Robin. And yeah, pretty much.
Somebody is me. Batman.
Yeah, and there, yeah.
That ought to
Robin.
Yes! We did it! Now, Batman nearly
And
saved
this is
the day.
Two-Face.
Maybe I press it. Maybe I don't. A final toss. Why is it always the first? Thanks for the assist, kid.
Okay.
Really impressive up there. No problem.
Robin.
Batman. Hey, if you ever need a sidekick, you know where it's.
Yeah, Robin, we know. And that's Robin.
Robin it is. You'll need this for the next step of your journey.
Bicycle. Nice motorcycle. My reaction exactly.
Let's get it.
You start riding it, and bam, we are off. Another mechanic I like is the gliding. It just feels great to fly and stuff. It's kind of like the K from Super Mario World, but a bit slower. And yeah. And pretty much.
Stay calm. Robin and I will handle. You go just yet.
Oh, don't worry.
And pretty much. And here's another villain we're about to defeat. And yeah. She gets whooped by her own plant. Irony.
No! Stop eating my friends! Sorry. No! Stop eating my friends! Sorry. I know Ivy was a rotten apple.
Robin.
Sorry, a bad person. Does need a little help.
Listen, Robin. The city does need another power plant. If it were up to me, I'd. No. Or maybe we can have a talk with Mr. Wayne. I've heard he's a reasonable man.
Are you kidding? Man, he's as greedy as they come. What's in that big house when he pays one old butler to do all the...
All right, well, look at the time.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm kind of glad you're saying goodbye instead of just...
Oh no.
You've done it again, haven't you? Just plain rude.
And yeah. Yeah, it's important to keep your identity secret. And once again, funny monster truck and stuff.
Oh, boy, we're...
Gee, thanks for the rescue. Talk about...
That computer for analysis.
Yeah, I think we need more than a
And
hairdryer on
back,
this
girl.
particular chemical makeup.
And of course, going through more of this. Love this grappling hook mechanic, it just feels really fun. And another new character. You know this guy and stuff. And after that, we finish this stage and stuff, and yeah. After that, I finished this stage and stuff, and yep, that was it. And now, this motorcycle, of course, love the Robin, and I love this section. Being fun, reckless, and cocky, but that's what makes this guy character really fun, and yeah. And now, of course, here's Joker. Here's Joker again.
Bruce, I know a shortcut.
There's Nightwing, of course. I really wish you could do some trick with this motorcycle. But this is a more serious game, but I really appreciate just how very compact and narrow this area was because it's perfect for this section. And this section was so much fun, honestly. Just the intensity and just jumping from car to car, honestly. And yeah. You know, it's kind of like that Mighty Number 9, Mighty Number 7 stage, only if it was actually, you know, fun. And yeah. And pulling and stuff was really just great and stuff, and yeah, pretty much. And yeah, this is where I was just kind of laughing a bit. Joker got sabotaged by his plan.
Happy now? All part of the plan.
And of course, Tombler Chase. This was probably my favorite mission because of how fun it was.
Get him down to station for processing. This is never gonna come out. This is never gonna come out.
So much senseless destruction. I thought you wanted to save Gotham from all this. Bruce.
Who are you?
I thought you were the world's greatest detective.
Talia. But how?
You died?
No, Bruce. I survived. But so did my father's League of Shadows. I've been tracking them for years, trying to
Detective.
And of course, Batman. Of course, she returns and stuff, and yeah,
Best birthday ever!
Nightwing and stuff, and yeah.
The League.
Batman. And of course, one mechanic I like is, of course, the crawling and parkouring and stuff and stealthing. It just feels great. And
Got it.
with that said,
Coleman to send him straight back.
And you know, miss. You really have.
Born on a Monday.
It's huge!
Make sure he stays secured at all times. We do not want him getting out.
Something's got you spooked, Batman. Like a tap. Up some loose ends. Old, good cop, bad cop.
and of course, here it is.
Your friends in Arkham, this.
Bane's the big fella, right? Not too much to.
What do you and Bane have planned?
Me and Bane. Because I have. No, we've been set up.
Oh, this whole thing is a trap.
Joker always finds a way to be creative.
Hey, no fair.
The League.
Move.
And yeah, that's the thing. Gotham's never safe. It's just too unpredictable.
Bruce, the doors. Dead shooter.
I thought his name was Deadshot. How many times? That's the other guy. The name's Deathstroke. When I'm done with you two,
And yeah, pretty much.
and you're going down, Batman.
And yep, almost done and stuff. And yeah. And well, this is where I was almost done with the video game and stuff. Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. And going through this sewer slime, Jesus Christ. What the hell is Gotham doing on this sewer? Whatever, it's a messed up city, so
We don't
who
stand.
cares? And yeah, pretty much. Here it comes.
Back fall, promise you.
The shadows.
Do realize your guests are gonna have to sign in, Mr. Bane? Look, I've been very tolerant with you and your friends. Extremely accommodating. There. Not so hard, was it? You too, Mr. Bane. You're responsible for it. I know how crazy you folks can get.
It's good to follow procedure.
And yeah.
Not expecting that. Not that, old man.
Blimey, I'm gasping for a cup of tea. Hello, love.
You got it coming. Good luck. So pretty.
And here it is. Of course, this is the final part, I believe, almost in Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. And yeah.
It's justice. When you do that, you're not talking about justice. You're talking about revenge. We can work this out. Pity for fools. And walk your own path.
My father. No.
Don't.
And yeah.
Those gears. I can jam them if I get my shot.
Yes! That should disrupt the electrical current enough to avoid getting zapped. I'll see if I can find an access panel.
Or something.
We did it!
Yeah. Who's we? No, I'm just kidding. We.
Good work, Commissioner.
Hey, it was your plan, Bess.
What? How long have you...
And here it is. Oh, I was almost done with Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. And final boss is Talia and stuff, in this form and stuff, and yeah, pretty much. And yeah, this was overall a really well done final boss. I really enjoyed it, honestly. It was challenging, but it was honestly pretty fair and stuff, so yeah. And yep, almost done with this was I'm almost done with the video game and stuff, and here's the ending. Finally defeat Talia with a massive kick, back kick, Falco kick. Okay, I lied. This review might be 38 minutes and stuff because I went over the details again, but yeah.
Now's our chance.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
And this part, I like this rhythm. Of course, I don't know what this rhythm is.
Such a disaster.
And here we go.
You messed with the wrong family, sister.
And spam the L button. Of course, Batman always has to sacrifice his life to others. And there's the battle symbol. Batman.
You don't think she's...
Not for a second.
Come to Claude.
Talia, we were friends once. More than friends. This doesn't have to end here. You can undo all this. Help us rebuild.
And there we go.
Talia, no.
Guess she wasn't keen.
Commissioner? Bruce Wayne. Fancy meeting you here.
Yep.
You know what, Bruce? I'm seeing a lot of love down there. Maybe this is what Gotham needed. Maybe we won't need superheroes after this. Maybe we just...
Hey, I'm walking here. Oh yeah? What you gonna do about it? I'm gonna pop you on the nose. Let's get to work.
I'm Batman. Walking. No, typical. That's an average day in New York, honestly. I'm walking here, bro. And of course, we could not forget about this guy.
Hey, everyone!
And yet, Nightwing.
You gotta be kidding.
Always being left out for no reason. I'm Batman. And that was Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. What an amazing video game this was, honestly, from start to finish. And yeah. The League of the Shadow returns. That was Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. Amazing 11 out of 10 Batman video game. And one of the best LEGO video games. Or just one of the best, open world video games I played in a long while, honestly. And just, yeah. Amazing masterpiece. Telltale Games, Warner Bros. DC. You guys just peaked very hard with this video game, and yeah. And story complete. The main story is now done. Yep, congratulations to me. Well, there's still more work to do, but I don't care. I was done, honestly, so yeah. But my playtime was 11 hours and stuff. Just 1 hour extra because I kind of got lost in one area. But that was Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. And also one more cutscene and stuff, but yeah. But as Batman says here,
I can't neglect the streets for too long. Crime is happening everywhere.
and yep, as Batman once said. But that was Batman Legacy of Dark Knight. Overall, a great video game, and I really gotta say I really enjoyed it, honestly, from start to finish, and yeah. And also, here's another one, long play art chips with the credits and stuff, and yeah, here we go. But yeah, the credits and stuff, LEGO Batman Legacy of Dark Knight and stuff, and yeah. But overall, my final thoughts on this video game, it was amazing. The atmosphere was great, the graphics and visuals were top tier, the music and soundtrack was phenomenal, the cutscenes were great, and the gameplay, level design, mechanics, controls were all just top-notch perfect. One of the best LEGO video games, one of the best Batman video games in a long time, and honestly, just pure amazing, honestly. I can just say it was just fantastic and just a peak experience from start to finish. So yeah, I'm happy this turned out to be, honestly, an amazing, phenomenal Batman video game, and yeah. Thank you, Batman Legacy of Dark Knight, for the 10 out of 10 memories and stuff, and yeah. And yeah, just amazing and just overall great and stuff, and yeah. And overall, yeah, so that was Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight and stuff. I know I lied. This review is actually 45 minutes long and stuff, or 44 minutes or 46 minutes, not 17 to 20 minutes and stuff, but I just couldn't help it, man. I loved every single detail of this game, and yeah. But that's Batman Legacy of Dark Knight. And yeah, I overall had fun with this video game from start to finish. And yeah, in loving memory, of course, can't forget about this person, Net Allen, Sam, and yeah, thanks for playing. And thank you, Telltale, for making an amazing Batman video game. And yeah, we are done and stuff, so yeah. But overall, that's Lego Batman Legacy of Dark Knight. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my review on Lego Batman Legacy of Dark Knight. This was an amazing video game from start to finish, and this will go down as one of the best, not only Batman video games, Lego video games, no, just Lego video games in general, and just a peak return to, you know, Lego video game glory like in the 2000s, so yeah. Thank you, Lego Batman Legacy Dark Knight, for being an amazing video game from start to finish, and yeah. And thank you guys so much for watching my review on Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. This is EC3 saying one final goodbye, and farewell, Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. And this is EC3 saying farewell, Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, and thanks for watching my review, and farewell, Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight.